Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you might be watching this. Welcome to Mr. Mendoza's Room 485 Open House. A little bit about me before we get started. I am Mr. Mendoza or Mr. Padilla. I'm not picky. I go by he, him. Um, I am a I am of Mexican American descent. My parents are Hispanic. I was born in the U.S. Very lucky to do so. Not all of us have that opportunity, unfortunately. A little bit about myself. Do I have any pets? Yes, Amy, right here. She's about 5 years old now, and I love her to death. Second, my favorite number, 67. Used it in my hockey days, stuck ever since. Favorite movie, Speed Racer. Amazing. Product of its time, but it's awesome. What I like to do on my free time, I like to collect figurines and books of my favorite characters. If I could have any superpower, what would it be? I would love to fly. It's always been my dream of mine. I think about it all the time. And finally, my birthday, December 23rd, 2003. So, what are we going to go over in this brief open house? First, I want to show you my welcome message. Welcome to an exciting year of fifth grade with me, Mr. Mendoza or Mr. Padilla. I'm thrilled to have your child in my classroom and look forward to a great year filled with learning, growth, and fun. First, I believe that students learn best when they feel safe, respected, and valued. And that's the whole point of my classroom. I want to make a designated area where we not only learn, but grow as a people and as a community. I'll go into more detail about our community that I like to build in the classroom here in a second. Communication is key. You and I, the parent or the guardian, have to work together to make sure that our students have a valued and strong support system. If at any moment in time you have any trouble, please contact me. I will be happy to answer any question or any doubt that you might have. Now, let's go visit our school website to find out about our classroom climate. Welcome to my classroom website, Room 485. This is where your student will be spending most of their time with me, and I'll send this in an email as soon as I can once it's all done. I want to go over our classroom climate page, which I think is one of the greatest aspects of teaching that there can be. Here in room 485, the students and I co-create examples and agreements, we call them our agreements, that we value and follow. Usually it's like listening with respect, speaking kindly, taking responsibility for ourselves, and celebrating our differences. Again, as someone of Mexican American descent, I value our differences and it makes us who we are, really. Next, we're not just here to learn. It's about a community. We practice being one, a team. Classroom jobs will rotate weekly. Your student will probably have a job like pushing in the chairs once class is done, putting all the books back, stuff like that. Our morning meetings start with a share time and see if we can't solve a problem that a student might be having, whether that's in or outside of school. I really value that time with students because it gives them a chance not to think about school. Yes, they're there to learn, but sometimes they don't want to think about school 24/7. Something new that I'm implementing is restorative circles, where we reflect and repair anything that we might be having trouble with. If it's an in classroom disagreement, we could get together and see what we're disagreeing about. It's all about being civil and making sure we respect one another and our ideas. One of our projects, writing about our community that we live in, and hopefully participating in service days. Like I said, everyone here has a voice. We treat each other with respect, and we value each other no matter what. Lastly, our classroom layout supports collaborative and independent learning. Here is an example. You'll find flexible seating, learning zones where students can partner up, work on their own, or create a group. Visual supports, anchor charts, multilingual signage, stuff like that. Technology centers. All of our students will be equipped with iPads or Chromebooks to hopefully better understand what we're teaching them in classroom or at home. Again, I intentionally create a warm, safe environment where students can feel confident and take risks to grow academically together. Now, I based most of mine learning and teaching strategies based off of Geneva Gay and Zora Hammond. Their approach to culturally responsive teaching, where students create co-norms, like we mentioned above, to build trust in one another, to build those strong bonds. Because again, we're a team. There's no I in team, and that's what I hope to put in our child's head. In accordance with Miss Geneva Gay, it's the students that make the classroom, not the classroom that makes the students. My classroom is like a blank canvas. It's not until the students actually join in and we begin to collaborate that we create our classroom. Again, if we gather all of our interests, our cultural differences, we can integrate that into our classroom learnings, teachings, readings, and writings. Even something like math, we can include our cultural experiences. So that's what I hope to teach your students, hopefully throughout this year of teaching. I'll send this website out in an email, and I hope you can explore more. And please reach out to me if you have any questions. Thank you and have a great day.